Hey YouTube, day 10 finished. So now it's the evening of the 10th day of the prep phase. So basically as of tomorrow I'll be into the carb backloading program proper as it is. So tonight I did some measurements, did the bicep, thigh, waist and chest, which I'd had done at the first day, the Sunday before I started the 10-day prep, just to get an idea of the figures. Not expecting big changes, obviously. It's 10 days of super low carbs and I wasn't thinking much would change in 10 days. Lost about an inch on the stomach, which I think is quite a lot. 0.2 of an inch on the thigh. I don't think it was muscle, so probably a little bit of fat, I guess. Got slightly bigger in the bicep and slightly bigger in the chest. So pretty positive results, I think, for the prep phase. And as I said, tonight, starting with the carb loading, and every day that I do weights now, which should be 4 days a week, I'll be doing the carb loading at night in accordance with the program. So at the end of the 10 days, I think it's been really good, very interesting. Noticeably today, something interesting, when I had the carbs, the first lot of carbs after the workout, which was a protein shake with some banana and then a vegetable medallion thing, got really tired, like it just hit me. So I don't think that was the day, the workout or anything like that. I think it was just that load of the carbs at that time, because nothing else has changed in the last 10 days. It's all been the same workouts pretty much with the same sort of diet. So that was quite interesting. Have to see tomorrow what happens with that. If that happens again, you know, do the workout, then have the carbs and see how the energy is. But up until then, energy today was great and has been throughout the 10 days. So overall, as I said, I think it's been really positive. I am really excited to see what happens over the next couple of months. As I said, I'll be like yesterday's video, I'll be doing the videos once a week now, which will be with the visual update, with the measurements, talking about how the week went with energy, how the week went with strength, how the week went with the diet, and seeing how the results are coming through, obviously. So that's pretty much it for the update. I'll do the visual in just a second. We'll see if there's been any changes. I don't think there's been any massive changes. I think perhaps a little bit more definition in the stomach, which would make sense if I have lost an inch there. But nothing too dramatic as yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens over time if we're getting the results that we're looking for. Okay, so this is day 10 of the carb backloading. This is what it's looking like at the moment, just standing naturally. If we tense, you get a little bit tighter, but not too much of a change there. With the arm, so that's a standing and flex like that. So as I said in the very first video, I think it was, what I'm really wanting to try and get is more definition through here, which would come through with weight loss. So we'll see that. Also looking at the abdominal area, obviously, for an indication of weight loss, for more definition in there, but also looking at the overall to hopefully be putting on some size over the next couple of months. Ideally, you know, obviously through the chest, the arms, through the shoulders should be a visible change if things are going as planned. So as every week, I'll do the update with the visual as well, so we can see if the changes are happening. It is a very controversial program in the respect of the changes against what we're used to in terms of not eating breakfast, having carbs at night, doing all those things that previously were bad for us. So if it's working, great, I'm going to stick with it. I'll give it a good run, probably 3 months, I would imagine, whichever way it's going, to really give it a fair go. I won't be including all of the diet information for every day in the weekly video. What I'll do instead is just make a comment on what sort of numbers, what sort of stuff I was eating, if there was any big days where I went crazy outside the program. But if you see what I've been doing for the last 10 days, and the diet is under each video, that is what I'll be doing in the days that I don't do weights, almost exactly the same. And then on the days that I do weights, it'll be the same up until the weight session. After the weight session will be a fairly standard protein shake, probably 2 scoops, with a banana or a mango, followed by whatever I'm having in the evening with the higher carb levels. Now, as I said in the first video as well, a lot of people are saying that with this program you can go nuts and eat hamburgers and pizza and stuff like that, but that's not the intention. And as Kiefer says, unless you're a lot bigger than me and a lot more muscular, you're not going to get away with that. So I will be having some days where I just eat what I feel like, but predominantly most days that I work out, the carb loading will be through the cleaner, healthier style carbs. Things like potato, rice, won't be going crazy with the junk food. So here we go, 10 days, prep is done, getting into the program proper, starting tomorrow or now effectively, because I've started the carb loading, and we'll see how we go. Any questions, comments, please put them below.